Hey guys, Ghost again. Welcome to another episode. So in this episode, we're doing something a little bit different. We're trying something new. I haven't played car parking one in a long time. I haven't played it in this. I haven't posted a video about it. I've been playing it in the background, raising some funds. As you can see, that I have 1,600 coins, which is really good. But I haven't uploaded anything in a while. I think maybe about a month ago or something, they released an update and they introduced the BMW X7 to the game. So that's pretty much what we're gonna be looking into today. But as I said, it's gonna be a different video compared to the other ones. The setup is like this: we buy a car and then we drive it. Doesn't seem like there's anything different there because that's what we do in all the other episodes, right? But here's the different game plan. I want to try a longer video compared to all the other ones. I'm pretty sure you can see in the time frame already that it's a pretty long video. So I want to try something different. First, we're gonna look at our cars. As you can see, just going through some of our cars. I do have a pretty good collection actually, and in CPM1. It's kind of sad that we can't actually take these cars and transfer them to CPM2, but that's a topic for another day. But yeah, we do have a massive collection in this game because I've been playing this game. As I said, I started playing CPM in 2018. I had multiple accounts, but I started playing this account. I think it might be my third year right now. I think I might have started playing it maybe in 2022, if not 2021, and it's been amazing. So here we are with our new car, and time to do some edits. Actually, not edits. Time to modify the car. So it's a weird shaped car, right? So there's not a lot that can realistically be done to it. And it looks amazing already, so I'm not gonna really be doing anything much to make it look better. I'm not gonna be using a spoiler because there's only one and it really looks a mess. That spoiler it's ugly. It's really ugly. I've tried that spoiler on a lot of cars and it just doesn't work. So when I'm putting it on, the wheels are perfect. I'm not gonna be changing the wheels. I will be changing the size though. The profile is a little bit okay, it's perfect, but the size, it looks a little bit underworld. It's a massive car and it just needs massive wheels. So that's what we're gonna do. Reduce the profile a little bit and then increase the size of the wheels so that the fitment with the car is much perfect. And then change the color of the car. I don't like the blue, so I like white. I'm pretty sure you saw when I was going through the car collection that we have a lot of white cars. I'm a big fan of white, and that's the reason this car is also gonna go white. So I also don't like chromy glossy kind of colors. I kind of like it to be a little bit matte, and that's the reason why the reflections are also toned down in the car. The reflections are toned down in the wheels. Make sure that everything is kind of like less reflective and all those things, right? I liked it like that, but at the same time, I did this because the graphics of CPM1 are different from the graphics of CPM2, right? So in this one, the chromy, glossy, shiny graphics are a little bit weird. I don't really like them, honestly speaking, and as a result, I prefer to not have them at all. But all in all, as you can see, we're also darkening the windscreen, or the windows rather, to make them look, make it look more intimidating. We changed the daytime running lights, give them I like blue, so that's why they're in blue. Change the calipers as well. They also need to be blue. I like having the lights matching with the calipers, so that's why all of them are blue. If one is red, the other one will be red. If one is orange, the other one will be orange. That's kind of how I like to do things. The car's performance, 530 horsepower, is pretty good. I'm not really gonna do anything to it. I'm no longer doing much because I did a lot of things for the cars. right? So nowadays I'm not really doing much. I'm leaving them stock in CPM1. We're working on them in CPM2. So on CPM1, I'm not even gonna bother waste my time. I'm just gonna, change the tires. And you'll see when we get to driving the car that the performance is pretty good actually. It feels low, and I think it feels slow because I'm now used to driving cars on CPM 2, and the cars on CPM 2 are much faster because they're easily modifiable and they just carry a lot of power, right? So that's kind of like the reality currently. So right now we're just gonna be going for a drive. I won't be doing a lot of talking. I will be talking from time to time though on things that I have noticed and key things, whether within the game or the scenery or the car itself, right? There are one or two things that I've noticed and I'd like to raise pertaining the game and pertaining the car itself. But for now, let's just, it looks amazing and all. And I kind of like the wiggle, when you're busy revving at the way it kind of shakes. Weirdly, the cars on CPM 2 are not doing that. I don't know, maybe I have their suspension a bit too stiff. I don't know. I'll look into that. But I've tried that with a couple of cars actually, if not all of them. And I'm not really having that much luck. I don't like it. I love that, that wiggle, that shake when it's driving. And you can see the suspension is also soft in this car, when it's going over curbs and all those things. It's soft, it's nice. Here I was just checking my shops, I haven't collected them in a long time. I think I collected this one 2 or 3 weeks ago, I can't remember. So that's why it has 280 grams, I think. So yeah, I collected this, and I think this was the only one. I don't remember why I collected it, but there was a reason. I don't remember. Maybe I wanted to buy a car online, I can't remember, but there was a reason, and I only collected it, and the other ones were not collected. So I'm pretty sure they have a lot of money right now. So I don't know how much. We'll see when we get there though. For now, let's enjoy the drive, and then I'll be back in a minute to raise some of the things that I have noticed within the game. So when driving this car, here's the first thing that I noticed. Look at the sat nav, the sat nav, the screen. Just look at it. Just have a look at it and just just look at it. You see? So I don't know if this is the only car or maybe this is the first car or what. I'm not really sure. I'll have to maybe drive the other cars and see if it's also in the other car. But this actually has realistic live sat nav. So the screen basically shows the map, which is it's damn fascinating. I really like it actually. I don't know why, because I already have a map that I can use, and I don't know why, but I kind of like it. I feel like it's the attention to detail is really good. I kind of like how they did that. It's just one of the observations that I've read. Which I do like. I really appreciate the developers for actually doing that. I really appreciate that detail. So one of the things that I was trying to do right in this gameplay was try to be a law-abiding citizen, driving according to the road rules and all those things. The car's a bit too slow, obviously. The UI, I mean not the UI, AI, NPCs, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But the cars are way too slow, so obviously I can't really drive by their speed limit. But yeah, you can see this one actually has 1.5 million. Damn, maybe I should cash out. The problem, the thing that is annoying is that I don't exactly have anything to do with the money. That is the reason I'm not even cashing out. There's nothing to do with the money anymore. I feel like this game has kind of reached a bit of a peak whereby you make a lot of money, but you're not going to be using it on anything, because the cars are way too affordable. Okay, not way too affordable if you're starting, but if you've been in the game for a minute, you know that you pretty much have every car that can be bought, unless if you're buying with cash, which I'm not doing that since I'm free to play, and you're buying with the coins, which I'm still doing that because I have to complete daily objectives each and every single day. But if you're talking about the money that you make in general, the dollars, you're not really, it's not really benefiting you anyhow, because the properties, you only have 2 properties that you can, you have 2 houses that you can buy with the money. I have those. You have 9 shops in the game. I have those. You have all the cars that are that with cash. I have most of them. The ones that I don't have is because it's kind of getting boring. So I feel like the updates that they have, as you can see, like the mountain area, changing the scenery, yes, that's good. It's bringing a little bit of improvement and a little bit of enthusiasm, but I feel like there still is a lot that can be done. They are moving to CPM2 is good and well appreciated, but I feel like they shouldn't just let CPM1 die off like this, right? If they don't make any improvements on CPM1, CPM2 will just kill off CPM1, right? Because it's kind of CPM1 is no longer interesting nowadays because the CPM2. So I feel like they should also try to do something. Maybe they can introduce new properties. They can introduce new properties. They can increase the number of cars that they introduce into the game on each update, and not have all of them be gold, right? Because most of the cars that they're introducing are gold, which is also a bit of an annoying part. I understand for them it's also a way of making money, because they know that a lot of players would then try to push and buy gold, because they don't want to play free to play, because it's very it takes a long time, it's very difficult. So I understand that part, but I just feel like they should also make it more interesting and more entertaining for us. right? So right now here, I was actually stopping because my game was starting to glitch. You know, it was starting to glitch, which was a bit annoying. I still do have that from time to time. So you know, I have to sometimes take a bit of a second and reset to avoid having any kind of problems. But yeah, I just feel like there are certain things that they could do to improve the game, and you know, yeah, the UI is pretty much perfect for CPM1. The sceneries are pretty much, you know, they're not perfect, but they're really good. But the cars, they can, you know, go back and work on the cars, have active arrows on cars that need active arrow. You know, opening the the doors, opening the hood, opening the you know, everything, right? I feel like that could be nice, but also, you know, introducing maybe new properties. There are a lot of different sceneries, there are a lot of, you know, areas that I feel like they can introduce new properties to kind of make it interesting to go, you know, to those areas. Because think about the island, right? The islands basically died off. You know, no one really goes there anymore, but we still go from time to time because there's one of the houses there, and you also have a shop there. So yes, you do have a bit of a reason to go from time to time, but realistically speaking, it's not really that interesting, right? So the only interesting parts are pretty much the city 1 and city 2. They're really interesting, they're really fun, there's a lot for you to do. But all the other areas, or even the track is also nice for you to go, but all the other areas are not really that interesting. You know, they did good by improving the scenery of the mountains area. Really good. That's a really good move, because now it's a little bit interesting for you to go with a different scenery, different houses and all those things. So now when you're driving there are new things for you to notice and observe, you know. But it's gonna be boring in the next couple of months, probably in the next week or so, for those people who are playing this game every day, right? So I feel like they should, you know, do something about it. I don't know what the heck was going on here. The AI is really rubbish at some point, you know. Sometimes it can be awful sometimes. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's just, you know, I want to drive this car off-road. It's an SUV. Just go off-road, you know. That's what they're made for. I mean, that's what they were made for back in the day. Nowadays, you know, SUVs are just luxury. But either way, let's see how it performs off-road. Things are about to go south, right? Let me just give you a bit of a heads up. Things are about to go pretty south right now, but you know, there's a bit of a happy ending, I suppose. So the thing that I really love is the attention to detail. It's not the most graphic, like they're not the best graphics, but the attention to details is really amazing, because man, it looks amazing. And yeah, here I was showing you the sat nav, how it looks and how it's up to date with the locations that you're driving in. That's really good. The attention to detail of everything, the way it looks, and it looks amazing, man. The interior looks nice, the panel sunroof, the details are really amazing. I really like that for a gaming phone, not gaming phone for mobile game. The details are really incredible, and I really like this about car parking multiplayer, 1 or 2, because in 2 it's a much bigger improvement graphically, and it is also demanding to the phone. So yeah, sometimes I play CPM1 just to pass time, because I know that it's not demanding to my phone. So I know that my phone will burn out, and then start burning my hand and start freezing every 2 seconds. So I can play CPM1 on max settings without any problems, or from a bit of freezing here and there, but generally without any problems. Yeah. when a car is looking this dirty, that's when I know that yeah, I've really had a lot of fun, right? I've lately I've started, having this interest in just going rallying, right? So most of my cars, I make sure that I go off-road, I go, and just drive them off-road, try to drive around the curves and corners as fast as I can, basically, go all out on the rally stage. It's not really easy, but I'm really getting there. I'm pretty sure you might have seen in this video that yeah, the car was really flying. It was moving pretty good. It was really moving pretty good. I'm really proud of myself, man, because it's taking me a while for me to get used to driving, knowing the setup of the car, knowing how to take the corners and the curves, knowing how fast I can possibly get the limits. And cars are different. Some are much more faster, so obviously approach is different. And this one is fast, yes, but very slow in relation to most of the other cars that I have. But it also it really went pretty good. I'm really happy about that. The other thing is it looks amazing, man. It looks amazing and it sounds amazing. I did not do any improvements on the performance because unfortunately in most cases you change the sound, and to me it just sounds perfect. So I'm not really gonna tune it, I'm not really gonna do anything. I'm gonna leave it as stock as it is. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. This is the car, game over, right? And I'm really liking it, man. It's an amazing car. And this is the other detail that I miss when I'm playing CPM2. The fact that you just get into the petrol pump, right? You get there into the petrol pump, you stop, you get your gas, and then when you feel like you've had enough, just drive off, and the thing will let go. In CPM2, that's not how it works. The system is okay, but I feel like they should bring this back in CPM2. This is a detail that I like. I don't know if everybody shares the same kind of sentiment, but for me it's a detail that I really love. Because in CPM2 it just holds on until you drive off. You get there, you buy the gas, it fills the tank. You can see the tank is full, but it's not letting go until you drive off. So it can be there for like 5 minutes and it'll still be stuck in the car. I don't know why they don't really sort that detail out, but yeah, I don't know if everybody shares the same sentiment as me, but personally I find that a little bit annoying. But yeah, it's been a pretty long video, and I just hope you guys enjoyed it. I just want to do something different and see how it works out. To drive the cars a little bit more, to drive longer, to talk about the nitty-gritty details that we are noticing in the game, things like that. I just thought that would be a great idea. And if you guys really think it's a great idea, just drop your suggestions in the comments. Just like the video. Let me know if you guys like it. If you don't like it, what I can do different, what I can improve on, what I should continue doing. Just give me feedback on how to make better videos in future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, it's been a long video. And again, if you've watched until this far, please drop a comment down below. Just comment ghost, and I'll know that you've watched until this point. But other than that, man, I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. The next month or so might have a bit of a difficulty uploading. I might not upload according to the schedule. I'll be having a busy 2 or 3 weeks. The next 2 or 3 weeks will be a bit busy, so I might not be able to keep up with my schedule of uploading Wednesday and Sunday. Sometimes I might upload maybe once a week or something. Do forgive me. We'll get back online probably around the 20th of December or so. Yeah, I think. Other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, drop a comment, and please do not forget to subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.